Today I want to talk to you on the subject matter, counterfeit. When we think of counterfeit, we usually are referring to money. You get a $1 bill, $2 bill, however those numbers go. You got them, take them to the store, and you can use them. Pick up what you want, come on back home, enjoy what you spent to buy. And the business owner takes your money and do what he usually does with it. But what happens if you go to the store and the money that you have looks like money, but it's not really money? It's counterfeit. You go into the store, the $20 bill, and I say $20 bill because the proprietors usually would check a $20 bill. Ones and fives they might just pass on along. And you find that your $20 bill is not real, but fake. You won't get what you came into the store to purchase. And you might get the cops called on you. And if the cops come, at least for a while, you're going to be booked in jail. You can show that you came to that money without any knowledge of what was going on, and you can prove that, you might be released. Otherwise, you probably end up going to court. But if you are able to get through that transaction at the store, then what you have avoided for yourself will probably come down on the business owner when he tries to use that $20 bill. Either at the bank, he will be told that it's a counterfeit, or he will try to use it to take care of some of his business, and he will be confronted the same as you were. But what if a whole town has counterfeit money just all over the city, flourishing? Then that city is going to suffer, because all of this money, for whatever it has been used to purchase, will be gone without any value. It's like stolen. How many of you would like to go to the store with some counterfeit money? How many of you would like for somebody to walk up to you and give you some counterfeit money? How many of you would like to walk down the street and find a bundle of $20 bills only to find out that it's counterfeit? I don't think you'd like that. I don't think you'd like that at all. But when I think about counterfeit, about money, I use that because I want to parallel that with something else that I need you to understand. I want you to understand that you are a product not only of your mother and father, as your mother and father are of their mother and father, all the way down the line until the beginning. And in that process, you were provided for and were expected to act in a certain kind of way, so that what your needs are, those things that were being supplied for you all during your birth and your young years, can continue to be supplied to you, because it was designed that way. But that doesn't happen. And the reason that doesn't happen is because that was under the guidance of the Creator. But now there's an influence that has usurped basically the power that the Creator had in you, by you giving that power to the counterfeiter. And in this process, you only have your needs met if you got the money, the substitute, the replacement that allows people to go to war, to kill, and to do all of those other things. But you know, before you get there, there's some other counterfeiters that you deal with. You know, you've heard it said that God calls people to take care of God's business. Whom God has called, he is qualified. God wants to send you to the mountaintop, he told you how to get there. If he wants you to say something when you get on the mountaintop, he's told you what to say. And you just go do it. That's for those who have been called. But there are others who want to walk in the steps of as if they have been called, and they have not been called. They are counterfeiters. They usually come in the form of wives whose husband was a pastor, and they've grown up around him, and now he has either got too sick or he has passed on, and they feel that now they can step in the shoes and carry on God's work without even being called. Or they say they've been called, but they haven't been called. I'm here to tell you they haven't been called. They haven't been called. They haven't been called. But it's not just wives. You got sons, daughters, whose father has gotten too old or died, and then they want to step in the shoes saying, I'm the pastor now. Haven't been called, just something they've given themselves. You got, if there's a surviving parent, giving them all the support. If they're members in the church, old folk, giving them all the support. And these guys have not been called any more to do God's work than the DJ at the local club. One is just spinning records like he wants to do. And another one's up there in the pulpit, passes off some words that he read in a book as if he knows what he's talking about. And that's all he's doing, talking. And he's doing no walking. Okay, so he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. He doesn't chase of the opposite sex, maybe. You got men chasing men in the church. You got women chasing women in the church. You got everything going on. Why? Because these are all counterfeiters. All counterfeiters. What do you think is going on in the Catholic Church with all these priests? They are counterfeiters. What do you think is going on in the church with all these preachers? And they are counterfeiters, ladies and gentlemen. Counterfeiters. And the reason that the world is the way it is today in the United States of America, let me just stay here in America. The United States of America is because we got counterfeiters out there talking about God. Now, I'm going to ask you one question and I'm going to close. You heard what I just told you. I've met a lot of preachers in my lifetime. And in my spirit, I know they're all counterfeiters. And I want them to know that they're counterfeiters. How should I tell them? Should I call them to the side and tell them what I have just told you in a way that's applicable to them? Should I go into their church meetings and testify, get up in the middle of a meeting and say what I'm saying, call them out front in public? Should I do that? I ask you this question because I care about these people. And I know that the church is blind. I know that the people sitting on that pew does not understand what's going on. I even know that the preachers and these counterfeit preachers don't know what's going on. But if I say what I have just said to you to them in private, they're going to be upset as they can be. If I say it in public, they're going to be wanting to fight. Now, what is my mission? My mission is to serve God and to tell you the truth. That means you, and them. But the key thing is, how do I do it? I don't think I want to do anything to embarrass them. So I should talk to them first in private. And if I see them continuously going out there misleading people, then I should call them out in the front. You can respond to this video and let me know what you think. Thank you.